I'm going to tell you all what the problem there was. People like Red Supry and Sons of Beef Haters and things like that, they go ahead and they just like mute your microphone for you. And if maybe I have a Patreon goal for a working microphone at $10,000 a month. But that said, now I want to talk about something serious in the news. You may have heard a rumor that I'm getting fired and won't have any ad revenue. And to explain what's going on here, I would like to start with a sort of parallel situation where I was in the 3rd grade and I took a geography quiz. And the geography quiz said Texas was in the United States, and I said it wasn't, and it was in Mexico, and I failed the quiz. And that's a lot like what's happening now with my MCN machinima. Now, I just want to say, here is what's going on. Machinima didn't fire me or anything. They sent me a nice email that said, we regret to inform you that due to some statements you've made, we couldn't keep you under contract and we are terminating it. From that, I surmised that basically what happened there was economically it just didn't make sense because they were paying me so much money that they had to let me go, which is something that happened back when I worked in the airlines as a person who typed the word airplane over and over again on my computer screen, okay? I got an email from my boss that said I was the best guy ever and that I should be president someday. This is a thing. But then the next day, I got fired and they restricted my access to the building. Now, all of that said, I have to decide what to do tomorrow. Now, you might say, but wait a minute, if you got let go from a partner network, then why is it that you can't just join another network? There's so many networks out there, it should be easy for you to join. Or you could just go with Google AdSense directly and, let's just get that mucus right out of the sinus cavity and into the throat on camera and microphone. Okay. Oh, it's good. Okay, anyway, well, the reason for that is that I don't have a reason for it. Patreon.com/slowbeef. The other thing behind that is I'm wondering what I should do. Let me read chat for some advice on what I should do with my life. I see many of you are saying that I'm handsome and that you would just like to give me money directly to play video games for the rest of my life. That's great, and thank you all for saying that here in chat. Let me just read again what it says here. Zaibatsu says, have you considered a part-time streaming? Have you considered streaming because you're so good at video games and life? Well, thank you. Well, I do consider that. That is a great idea. I'm so happy you suggested it. Eva O2 Soul says quit, which, as you know, is an acronym for quite understandable international Twitch streamer for the rest of your life, and that sounds great. Thank you for the good advice. I think I'll do that. That's wonderful. Now, the problem is this. When I was making my CPM of beep, I decided to get 4 mortgages and buy a boat. And for some reason, I don't make enough money in ad revenue to pay the payments on my 4 properties and the boat. Also, I ordered 3 Nintendo Switches and asked for one to be made of solid gold. Because you know what? That's what you deserve. You, watching this, my fans who I love and who contribute to me on patreon.com/slowbeef. I mean, thank you so much for that. Anyway, look. The problem is I get CPM of 32 cents, which means for every 1,000 views of a video, I make 32 cents, which is a very competitive rate if you decide to go into this. And, you know, Machinima told me, you're far and away the most talented person we have. And if we could just keep paying you in just gold bricks directly, we would, but it's just unfair competition to everyone else. It's like a monopoly on YouTube. And what's funny is the president of Google sent me a letter that said, you should buy a second boat. You're going to be making so much money in Q1 2017, you won't know what to do with it. You should buy a boat as a tax shelter, a second boat. So I didn't, because that would be silly to do. Let me just get that mucus up in there. Ooh. Okay. That's more arm motion. By that, you must mean I should just keep playing video games forever for money. I'd love to, okay? Now, here's the thing. It turns out when you make about $200 a month in ad revenue, and that's your net revenue, and then you have to pay about $7,600 in your mortgages and yacht payments and also your ass medicine. Well, you need a little more ad revenue than that. So there are certain things you have to do in that regard. Now, I would like to address the matter that someone has brought up of me getting caught moving things around during that stream. And here's how that works. If you have more Twitter followers than me and you make fun of me for that, it's a big joke. But if you have less, you're scum of the earth and you're jealous and you want my money, which if you'd like to give me more of it, I would like that too. So, now, let's talk about what you'd see as me if I became a full-time Twitch streamer, which everyone in chat will not stop recommending. Guys, calm down. I'll become a full-time Twitch streamer. It's okay. You can stop saying it over and over and over and over again when I ask you what to do. By the way, comments are disabled on the VOD for this. I don't know what to do, guys. If you have any advice for me whatsoever, you know, I'm really willing to hear it, unless that advice is not become a Twitch streamer full-time, in which case it's okay. So the secret to Twitch success, as I understand it, is you just never stop streaming. I'm sorry, it appears my sinus is completely deviated inside out inside my head there from snorting. Anyway, listen. Let's read chat again. Mr. Fantastic says, get a jorb, J-O-R-B, which we know is an acronym for just oral ways really be streaming constantly. Well, thank you, Mr. Funk. I agree with you. That's not a bad... I mean, I wasn't going to do it unless you suggested it. Let's see what else is in here. Sell my boats. Fucking trolls. You know, it's people like Rest Dupree and the Sons of Anarchy that make fun of me all the time, that don't take this seriously. If it weren't for them, I would be Golden PewDiePie levels of popular. it was just the other day, actually, that Toby Turner wrote me an email that said, DarkSide Beef, I want to be just like you, and here's tons of money. And I said, thank you. I'll see you at the YouTubers Ball. I'll bring a date, and we'll have champagne. But then Machinima very evilly and cruelly laid me off for economic reasons beyond their control, and I couldn't possibly blame them. Let's see. So, how do I explain what happens? Perhaps the best way is a derail that doesn't have anything to do with anything. It's like the time. So, being laid off from Machinima is kind of like when I was at this Italian restaurant called Sparrow's yesterday, and I said, you have eggplant rollatini, and they said, we don't really have that on the menu. And I told them that I was on YouTube, and that, oh, that tastes good, and that they should serve it to me right away. And they said, we just have cheese pizza in here. And I said, okay. So the only way to really get out of this rut that I'm in is more video games that I play for you. Here's the thing. Oh, I have a good question here. From Psychedelic Eyeball. What happened to the friend? If you want me to answer this question, there's a cup right here that you should be filling with things, please, because I need to make a yacht payment tomorrow for my 2 boats. Okay, I did buy the second boat. I mean, I had the 1 boat. I had to. But what happened to the friend I used to, Davey Machine Gun? Well, let me tell you, Davey Machine Gun was my best friend, and we'd made videos together until he said I was toxic to his brand and kind of a weird guy, and then he got a restraining order against me. So in which case, I hate him, and his family, and his friends, and his house, and I hope it burns down, and I hope whatever state he's from, which is Ohio, breaks off from America and goes off into the sea, which is something that can happen with geography. I didn't know if I told you this, but I know a lot about tectonic plates. And what happens is, after an earthquake, the states, which are divided on tectonic plates, by the way, can actually pop out of the land that they're in and just, just fly up into the sky. This is a thing that happens in physics and the nation. And much like that, the state of my YouTube channel is just sinking into the ground. Now, you might say, hey, you've been doing this like close to a decade. You have like 200,000 subscribers. Your Patreon pays off like $2,000 a month. How are you not fiscally sound? The answer is that when you don't network with people or meet people, or people say you smell bad, or that you have an unpleasant attitude, or that you're not fun to be around, or that they don't like to deal with you, or that they would hope you just go away, you don't really get things like review copies or collaboration videos, except for people like Davey Machine Gun, who I love and hate. What's this? Steve Scribbles just canceled her pledge to DarkSide Beef's Patreon. Sad. Which is an acronym for say, do play video games on the internet for the rest of your life to pay off your 4 mortgages and your 2 yachts. Soda accident. Oh. Thank you. And fuck you for only having it being 1, okay? I don't know if you guys knew this about Twitch, but Twitch takes a cut where if you give anything less than 10,000 bits at a time, they just take the money from me. In fact, if you only give me 1 bit, Twitch actually takes $2 out of my checking account. I lose money on these transactions, okay? I want to play these games for you, and you pieces of shit are too fucking ungrateful for it. You know? I could be doing any job I want. No, thank you, Cheddar Man, so much. They told me I was so talented at Airplanes Incorporated, where I would type the word airplane into my word processor. Was he scratching his leg? Okay. That I could just basically do what I want, but I gave up my dreams to play video games for you. And you have the fucking nerve to give me bits for it? Little fucking piddly triangles? You should be giving me your goddamn children and your wives. Ridiculous. You call yourself fans? You're not fans of anything. But what do you think I should do? So many options in this life. I could either play video games live on Twitch for donations and subscriptions. There's not even a second option. It's just the one. I don't even know. Oh, Shadows and Bag. Thanks for fucking nothing. 100 bits, purple. That won't make a mortgage payment, and I have four mortgage payments. Of course you missed the cup. How could you? Okay, so some jokester in there who my mods aren't doing anything about, named Probate, says, how could you not know the camera was on when you decide to... Listen, okay, I hope when you say crank your hog, you mean literally take the pig that I bought, because as you know, I have a pig farm, because that was a sound investment when you're making $200 a year in ad revenue. I'm snorting, not you. Fucking amateurs. This is Davey Machine Gun, by the way. He's making videos with me. We're gonna do a compilation video of Breath of the Wind, or whatever it's called. I love video games. So, at any rate, what I was saying was this. It reminds me of the time when I went to see the movie Captain America Civil War, and I went there and they said the ticket would be $15, and I said, I brought 9. Is there just maybe a way you could just look the other way and I could walk in? And they actually let me do it, and I said, those people are scum for not giving me an additional $12 for popcorn and candy, okay? So, anyway, here's what happens, okay? One day, I wake up, and it's like 1 p.m., and, I have to wake up early because I have a long day of playing video games ahead of me. And I say, okay, well, time to play Neo for about 8 hours straight, and hopefully then I'll beat Stage 2. And what's gonna happen is I'll play it on stream, and I get a call from Ralphie Machinima, who is the CTO, the CFO, the CEO of Machinima Incorporated. And he says, hey, DarkSide, you're our biggest star on YouTube. How are you? Which is how he says hello. Thank you, I Love Bender, for 40 measly dollars in bits. That's great if I'm a fucking pauper who's not playing video games for your goddamned amusement like 3 hours a day. Thank you for that suggestion, Brainbuster, in which you say, just get a job playing video games for us. Well, thank you. Now, where was I? I think I was talking about Ralphie Machinima, who said, now, he was over at my house, like I said, and he was massaging my shoulders in oil. Thanks for Shinobi Juan for subscribing, but he should have done it sooner. And he said, listen, you're our most handsome... He said this, YouTuber, and I want you to make videos for us forever, except due to a gypsy curse, I can't, and you're fired. It's a painful memory. I agree, Davey Machine Gun. But I said then, you know what? When things like this happen, you put on your big boy panties and you say, hey, tomorrow, I'm ready to get you, okay? So, I'm ready to get you, but I need you at home to tell me what to do here, okay? Let's read chat and we'll see what they say to do. Now, let me just get a window here, okay? Let me just get that, yep, all right. We'll put that window somewhere, and this window will say, whoops, this window. You know, it's funny because, like, people say it's easy to stream, and you look at things like this, and it's like, well, how do you do it, DarkSide Beef? And I'm like, it's not fucking easy, that's how. Let's see here. Play more video games, says Duel. I'll do that. Instant death is get a real job, which again we discussed. JOB was just always be streaming things. Thank you. NR Goza, why not just edit videos? Okay. I know, like, sometimes your fans aren't always the brightest people. You missed the cup there. So I'll just explain it again. As you can see on my channel trailer, my edge, my competitive advantage is, in fact, that I don't edit. You get raw footage, okay? Raw beef, as it were, all right? I don't do things like watch the footage I've made and do all that. When I post the VODs, it's really the best way of doing it, okay? Do you understand that? If you didn't know, by the way, there's a little there's a little triangle in the chat window there, right? That you click on it, you watch an ad, and then you see an ad, and then Twitch gives you bits. And what you can do is you can give that bits to me, and then I can afford a third boat and maybe a fifth mortgage. Vindictive gave me 500 bits, which is $5, which is like, I don't know, a sixth of a breakfast on a Friday, and I don't feel like eating well. Thanks for nothing. Let me tell you how stupid some of my patrons are, because one of them was giving me $5 a month, and then he said, hey, you know what? Things are tight for me. I might have to lower it to $4 a month. And it's like, are you not helping me play video games as a job? I don't know what they teach in business school these days, but like... Just get the other side of the shotgun. But the only way to make a sustainable economic model is that you have to have people give their entire livelihoods to you, kind of like the way Amtrak works. Only you're at the top of the pyramid and everyone else is on level 2. Speaking of level 2, tomorrow I expect to play another 16 hours of Neo, finishing that. Now let's talk about politics, because that's a channel I'm also thinking of doing. Amazingly, I threw that in my 2-hour explanation of why I can't get a job unless it's streaming video games. Now, here's the thing, okay, about immigration. It's very easy to come into the United States, okay? You can just walk in and then you can never leave if you ever want to. This is a real thing. And a lot of people who joked about, I'm going to go to Canada. I'm going to go to Canada. Well, they were not able to because there's armed guards. And this is true. I looked this up. I swear. There are armed guards all throughout Canada who say, you can't come in here. You can't come in here. You can't come in here. I looked this up. All right. Man, what a day. This is like the old days, you know. Back in 1963 when I was just doing YouTube videos for fun, and then I said to myself, man, I got fired from that job where I rub model airplanes, and the oil from my face makes them shiny, and then I can put them in the control tower for the air traffic control people. And then I said, you know what if I play these video games for money? And had that as a job. And I did that because the day before, I lost my key card at my desk, and the door closed behind me when I was walking outside, and I never figured out how to get back in the building to my work again. So I said, I'm gonna have to play video games for money. It's the only other solution. Let's see what happens. In chat, what am I right? Should I just keep doing this? Should I give up and just find gainful employment? Or should I just, tell my fans what horrible people they are and break down and fire all my moderators? Fabulous Villain, I don't watch DSP. I'm glad you don't. You should be watching the things I do and giving me more bits. Is this hole deep enough? If hole you mean the whole library of games you can see unedited footage for on darksidebbeef.com/hentai. Yeah, the hole's not deep enough. It's a whole library of stuff. Let's see here. Learn a computer science or blacksmithing. Well, as you know, blacksmithing is an acronym for be less about channels KO. So many individuals thank heavens I know gaming. Thank you. I should. You're right. I was doubting myself, but only because of the thing you said. I'm going to go ahead and stream video games. Let's see here. I heard you can learn VCR repair. Well, as you know, VCR is video game reaming, which I think you meant video game streaming, but not everyone, not even my fans can be that smart as me. I don't know. This doesn't look like it's enough, guys. I'm not going to be able to afford another like bouncy castle in my backyard. Okay, and I need those. Well, let's see here. Who else do we have here? Well, I don't know. I got to think about this now because it's just such a rough day. What happened was the Seven Kings of Machinima came to me in a dream made corporeal and gave me 38 Let's Play virgins to suck me off in a row, which happens daily. And then the 38th virgin, after I gave her my gift onto her face, looked at me and said, "Your time has ended, O Ozymandias of video game footage." And I didn't know what this vision meant. But I woke up, and there was a missive that said, "Past due." And I guess that, and then another one that said, "We're going to stop paying you." So I guess that meant really, if I'm going to be a prophet of video games, well, I need to make profit. So what should I do? Do you think these things actually happened? Or maybe I've just sort of deluded myself into thinking these are real things. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I should get some self-awareness and kind of realize that if I just sat down and looked at the business angle of these things, I could totally make it work through reasonable contributions and sound financial statements. What do you all think? No? Grease 'em now? just keep doing what I've been doing, and hopefully it makes. I mean, it's not working. Clearly, look at the cup over here. It's not even full. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Instant Death says too much self-awareness for a DSP. Well, video, as you know, is an acronym for video games. I declare every one a game that you should play for us and get profits and stuff. Okay. Wrong cup side. I don't know what my moderators are doing, but that's a troll, okay? If I say the cup's over here, it is, okay? And I don't want anyone to fuck with me on that, okay? It's like I give you a fucking sword for free, and you're supposed to not only tell people in chat who are disagreeing with me that they're losers, but you're also supposed to ban them, and then you're supposed to go out and you're supposed to put up on bulletin boards friggin' frame photos of me underwear that under there that say youtube.com/darksidebeef/streaming/twitch.tv/patreon.twitter fucking daily. I bet when it's your mother's birthday on Facebook, you don't even put my links after happy birthday mom, do you? Call yourself moderators doing free work for me. When are you going back to fighting games? Listen. This is what happened, okay? I was in the Super Video Game Championships, okay? Where I had to fight Ken and Ryu. As in the real people. They came to life out of the screen, and I had to fight them with my fists, alright? Okay? And I won that tournament. And that's when the statue of Machina Mashron came to life. Transmogrified from fucking stone into a human form and walked toward me and said, "You, my son, are the new messiah of video games, and I want you to take my scripture of video games forth." These are not nearly enough bits, Professor Ninja. I want you to take my scripture forth, okay? And what I want you to do is, I want you to call yourself the King of Love, which has a lot to do with video games, and then you make these blogs. And I made a vlog about how I beat these karate masters, and then, well, it went viral. It went viral. You might have seen it on Eyewitness News and NBC and CBS, but people couldn't stop talking about it, okay? They just kept saying, wow, this guy, I want to listen to things he said. It's like every time he speaks, it's just like gold coins spitting out of his mouth into my hands. And you unwashed, ungrateful slobs, you don't even care. Just look around like, oh, it's easy to just play video games. Well, it's not easy. You have to play them. I mean, how hard is that? Look. What do you think? You think anyone can just, hold one of these things and say, oh, well, A is on the right. I guess I just gotta remember that. Fucking animals. All of you. How many people are even watching this? I wish there was a way to check stupid Twitch. Ridiculous. Anyway, as I was saying, so I'm streaming this at a bit rate of 8,500, which is about 6 or 7 times what Twitch allows, but the thing is, it gives you the best quality of me, so that when I play the video games, I can put the VODs on YouTube, and it's wonderful. Just Aaron gives me 5 bits and says, I'm gonna go get McDonald's. I don't know why the words I'm saying in my daily vlogs are not sustenance for you. There's another bit that said, by the way, please keep streaming for us. Here's what I'm going to do as a favor to you, okay? This is a favor. I'm going to put the cup a little bit ahead of me. That way, you can see messages more clearly. You're fucking welcome. Fucking welcome. Hello, I just did you a favor. Alright, just for that. Yeah, well, one of you has kind of the right idea. It's 4 fucking cents. I mean, thanks for digging deep on that one, Scrooge. You know how long it took me to pick this up just now? So, now that I've derailed for a bit, let's get to why I really started the stream and started talking to you, okay? Now, okay, thank you for the bits, but listen, if you knock them out of the cup, I don't get them, okay? I lose them, all right? No, wait, keep them in. The 3 bits didn't even fall in. That means Twitch takes money from me. I can't afford that 10th pig on my farm. You got it. You have to aim. You have to aim. This is just like the time in 12th grade when I went up to Melissa and I asked her if she had a date for the prom, and then she said, "I'm sorry, I don't know who you are." And I said, "I'm Beef. I sit 3 rows behind you." When Miss Abrams asked us, you know, about quadrilaterals, I said, thank you. Teriyaki Jerky gave me 1,000 bits. All right. I guess now I'm halfway to a nice breakfast. Idiot. Look at this. The cup was full before. You morons knocked all of the bits out of it. This is ridiculous. Anyway, so then what happened was after Melissa said, "You know what? I don't know who you are and I'm not going to prom with you, but I see something in you. And after you graduate high school, I know you'll get a job at the Palace of Airplanes. And I know you'll fly them and save countless people's lives. But you know what? Beefy, that's not the path for you. It's your destiny to give up that life with the airplanes and then go play video games for people." Hey, Forticon! Thanks for the little pennies from heaven, but I'm telling a goddamn story here. And look, the cup, it's all silver. You guys have got to start digging deep. Listen, this is what I want you to do. Get your parents' credit cards and give me the numbers in chat, okay? That's how you play video games. Now listen. I forgot to keep laughing. Now, when I was in the tournament scene, I felt a lot of defeats. But not the defeat I felt when Machinima, which as you know is the 3rd plane of the divine, where all goodness comes to you, said, "We're casting you out of Valhalla because you don't know the riddle of steel." That's what it felt like. But that's where you come in. Every time Machinima drops a purple gem right here and knocks him out of the cup, what are you doing? Don't make a damn fish come, okay?
Money.
Thanks. Yeah. All right. Move. It's enough about that. Let's talk about me. Now, here's what's gonna happen next, okay? So, let me just see something real quick. I just want to see. Okay. Well, then Machinima said, you know, "Listen, you're the greatest thing that's happened to us. You've cured all our diseases. When we take pictures of you, DarkSide Beef, and rub them on our wounds, they just heal. we would rather die like dogs than ever stop giving you money. Well, unfortunately, thanks to the evil of Ritsupri and the sons of shitheads, well, now we're gonna have to let you go. And then the president of Machinima said, "Go, my son." You know what they say? If you love a YouTuber, set them free. Oh, that one was a little solid. If they come back to you, it means they were the true video game Jesus. Now, let me tell you a lot about things that I know. If you didn't know, weather is created when money is burned by the government for sustenance. Okay, that's how clouds are formed. I know what I'm talking about. I looked this up on somewhere or another. Now, I just want to make sure of one thing, okay? Before we continue this. And I don't see
money.
A whole lot of things happening right now. Oh, well, thanks. I guess there's $1. It's, you know, could do better. Why don't you just pay in fucking Monopoly money then, you goddamn cretins? Way to miss the cup, loser. What were we talking about? Well, look. I've heard from a lot of people that the best way to make money on YouTube is to not make money on YouTube and get fired. So I'll be taking suggestions now in the form of an online poll, which I'm going to post in the chat, okay? I want you... Actually, let's make this, all right? We're going to make this on strawpoll.me, my favorite website for the subdomain. Okay. I'm going to say, what should I do with my life? And let's give all the options that I have. Oh boy. All right, let's do that. Okay. Okay. I'm not gonna panic. I'm not gonna. Oh God. Okay. Way to make your fucking. Way to make your fucking poll software work. There. Now, let's look at the results here. I see. Alright, I don't know how to fucking do this, but whatever, I guess. Okay. Alright, so.
I got my Spark Cash card from Capital One.
No, if that ad's not supporting me, it's not allowed. Here's the results of our online poll. Okay, I guess a couple of jokesters here have 85 votes for V, which when I was copying and all right, look. I don't think you're taking this too seriously, okay? When you copy and paste things, you have to hold down the control button, but there's a 1/10,000th chance that control won't register it in the keypad. The way keys work is that when you push down on the buttons, tiny little elves holding two physical, like, golden keys on each side have to touch them together, which makes an electric current go through. So when you're holding down the control button, one of those elves is getting slightly electrocuted, and there's just a point where he goes, and you know what? When I was hitting Control V for all those options, I guess the friggin' elf wasn't doing his job supporting me, and then I get a V there, and you idiots vote for it. You know, all the time you spent voting for V could be making me a streamer. So make me a streamer. Make me a streamer. My hook is All right, I have another jokester here who apparently is a subscriber and has been for a few months, who says, "Do the elves work for Machinima?" No, because if they did, they'd love me. Everyone who works for Machinima, you know, I've been doing this since like 1836, okay? And I'm the person who thought, well, why don't we take the video games and paint them on rocks and throw them at people so that they can watch? Hurts your nose to keep sniffling like that. Okay? So, I didn't even make money on it for at least like a century and a half. And that's when the king of money came to me and said, "My boy, you are the one. Anyway, please send money. These boats aren't going to buy themselves. Okay? Now, I don't know if you know what a balloon mortgage is. It's one where the interest rate will just keep going up and up and up. That's how 3 of my 4 mortgages are. So, maybe... You know, it's funny because I almost was about to say it's not the best financial decision, but that conflicts with the fact that I always make the best decisions. And I do make good decisions. So, okay, it's great that you filled this cup over here with the silver bits, but that's crap. What's this? Get a reverse mortgage to cancel it out. Yeah, I thought of that. It's called shut the fuck up. Does anyone else have any ways to pay off a mortgage? What are some mortgage payment tips? Let's see what chat is very obviously saying right now. You would make the best full-time streamer. I don't understand why you weren't a full-time streamer earlier, except I do understand, and it was a smart move either way. You should go back to doing whatever it is you used to do, because that was obviously the right thing here. I love you, and I never want to stop blowing you. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, you know, I'm blessed in a way to have such a good chat. I really am. It kind of reminds me of the time when I was in high school gym class and we were playing dodgeball and I was sitting on the sidelines and I looked over and the ball smacked me in the face. And then my gym teacher ran over and said, "Here's $100. That's a thing that happened to me in my real life. Anyway, don't knock those bits out of my cup. Oh my god, Twitch. You fucking idiots. Why would Twitch make the cup so that when you drop the bigger purple ones in it, you lose that money? It's just gone forever. Wow. Oh, Twitch, only the shitty may apply. Speaking of which, Twitch partnership. So, I'm expecting all of you to email, make me a partner at Twitch, spelled twtch.com, and say, make DarkSide Beef a partner today so he can do this full time. Now, hold on. That's really in there. Now, what I think we have to do in order to make myself successful is we're going to have to band together. How many viewers do I have in here? I'm just going to hold up the whole thing. Like, how many? I don't know how to check that. I left my phone somewhere else. Okay. I'll wait. 47,000. Wow. That's great. That's so great. Thank you. Thank you. Freighter 5 says 293,000. Wow. Man. So, all right. So here's what happens. If you join my Patreon by the end of the year, you get a vote, okay? And you get to vote on what game I play next. And the only restrictions are it has to be a new game that I want to play for not too long. Hold on. Let me just... Sorry, scratching the area between my scrotum and anus. There we go. Wonderful. Man, guys, I don't know. You know, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Honestly, I've always been honest with you. Like the time I told you about when I went to the Australian outback and I had to like beat the 3 alligators with my video game skills. Those were some good times. I'm not like the other YouTubers, okay? I need the money more than they do. They don't need money. Not really, okay? Wire Transfer asked a very ridiculous question but missed the cup completely, so I'm not even going to answer it. See, here's the difference between me and other Let's Players, okay? When they have all the time in the world to do these things and stuff, they do them and they make these things and they say, I put a lot of effort into this and I tried to make something that people would want to watch or that. And I said, no, my hook is a channel where my viewers edit the videos for me. And I call it Dick Creations, and it stands for Do It Crazy Knowledgeably. And that means you do that stuff. I put up the unedited raw things. You buy Premiere and Windows Movie Maker and other editing software. I don't know why Microsoft just doesn't give me the money directly from all the money they're getting from you buying Windows Movie Maker to edit my videos so that you can enjoy them. By the way, if you edit the video and make me look bad, fucking scum. You're just taking those bits right out of my mouth, putting them somewhere else. You know, Full Hazard, I know you just put a lot of bits in that cup there and you think it's great. Ugh, just scratch everything right now. And you think that's great, but it's not. It's slow, okay? It's not happening fast enough. I'm not making a mortgage payment like this, guys. You gotta work harder. Soda Accident. Soda Accident is referring to these videos I used to make called DSB Cooks It, where what I do is I take recipes and I make them, okay? And they're fucking delicious. I love every goddamn second of them. That's the thing, I am a true gamer, okay? I am a true gamer. Hold on, let me just bite my toenail off here. And that's what people come to watch. They come to watch true gaming happen. And vlogs. Vlogs where I state an informed opinion on things. I just don't understand why Machinima wouldn't want that, even though they kept saying they wanted it. All the time. And they just kept wanting it. So bad and so frequently. And I gave it to them. Slow, then fast, then slow again. Ugh. Ow, I hurt my leg. What else are we going to talk about here tonight? Oh, okay. So it's been about 55 minutes, but I want to tell you what happened and why I decided to leave Machinima behind. They were basically like, we're holding you back and we're happy about it. And I said, fuck you. Me and Davey Machine Gun, we're getting out of here and we're taking our money back. And they said, no, we're evil and corporate. And they smoked a big cigar, okay? And they put on a top hat and they said, we're taking all your money, DarkSide Beef, and none of the children will be happy again. Let's look at the poll where I gave you guys the choice of what I should do with the rest of my life, okay? So let's take a look at that. It looks like I have 100 votes for be a streamer, 8 votes for be a wow, okay. Thanks, guys. You know, I really appreciate that. That's really nice of you. Let's just refresh. Hit refresh. Why the fuck are there only 100 and something votes? Are you all not like telling... Are you not telling your friends to watch the stream? You know, and also, I see a lot of people in this chat that don't have my subscriber icon, which is a crown, because I'm the king. The king of hatefulness. The king of goddamned evil. Hashtag DSB happy. I don't know what I'm gonna do, guys. I just don't know. But this is going okay. It could be better, okay? It could be better. Instant Death says I have such lazy fans. I wouldn't even call them fans. You're really like my enemies. Like, I don't understand. Like, why do you have lives where you have to make money and be happy when I could be doing that? I mean, seriously. Bunch of fucking amateurs, all of you. Don't knock that out of my cup. Do not. Okay, I lost a few off the top. So that's okay, but listen, guys. Rent is due like tomorrow. And then I gotta pay my mortgage. So, okay. I need all those bits to stay there. No, wait. Oh no, I'm losing the bits. Oh god, okay. Hold on, wait. Okay. Jeez. Yes, rent and mortgage. That's what happens when you... Stupid fucking website. I just lost. Oh my god. Thank you, Zindictive, for trying to fill that cup again after that moron did the purple gem, which takes away all your money. That third boat is just like out of reach, you know? It was my dream. When I worked at the airplane factory and I slaved at that conveyor belt putting tails on the airplanes and spinning the propellers and saying contact that I could have 3 boats and live in Seattle and stream video games for the internet. And you're taking my dreams and shitting on them out of your own ass. How you like that metaphor, huh? It's pretty good. But look, look, earlier today, well, Pathel subscribed, so that's one of you being a little smart for once, I guess. Ridiculous. All right, so here's the schedule from now on, okay? Now, you tell me what to do here, but I'm thinking I'll play video games, I'll put the footage live, and maybe I'll talk during them. I'll say things that come to my mind out of my mouth, okay? And then you listen to those things, and you do what you're doing now, only with a lot more money being spent, okay? And as you keep doing it, I'll play those games, I'll be happy, I'll own the 2 boats, the 4 mortgages, and what the hell, I will take out a second mortgage on my 3 properties because I think that makes it worth double. I mean, that's the reason you take out. I think I'm going to do that right now. Let me call my broker. Hello? Ralphie? Oh, hey, Phil. Oh, hey, broker. Can I take out a second mortgage on my 3 properties? Oh, yeah, you sure can. That's a really smart idea. That's great. Hold on. Oh, my lawyer's on the other line. Let me get that. Wait a second here. Hey, Tom, my lawyer. How are you? Hey, DarkSide Beef. I just want to let you know, any video that makes fun of you, you can take down completely legally, and there's nothing anyone can do about it. That's totally legit. Wow. Did you hear that, everyone? Say it again for them, Tom. I wouldn't be speaking at the same volume if the phone was up to the microphone. You are no goddamn good lawyer, okay? I friggin' paid you to defend me in court and not be an asshole. Goodbye. My broker. Hey, how are you? I took out that second mortgage. You owe us $350,000 by the end of the year. Okay, and how much am I making off Machinima? Nothing, you got fired. Oh. Wait, by fired, do you mean that they're giving me more money? No, you're fired. All right, let me call my contact here at Machinima. Hold on one second. Bobby? Yeah, it's Beef. I got your BS message that apparently because I stream myself giving out your phone number and how much money myself makes in a day, and apparently that's against my terms of service, and you could fire me without prejudice because of that. I hear I'm gonna be losing everything. Bobby, don't do this to me. Bobby, I trusted you. Oh, hold on, I got another call. Hello? Hello? Hello, Beef, it's your real friend, Tony. Tony, how are you? My best fan. Yeah, I'm gonna give you $1,000. Oh, wow, thank you, Tony. Thank you so much. You're one of my true fans. I only wish more people were like you, Tony. Won't we all, Beef? Yeah. Okay. No, Bob, I understand. You gotta do what you gotta do. I know, it is ironic, given that I donated 3 of my kidneys to your dying son and saved him from yellow fever. I know. I understand. Okay. Man, guys. Oh, I got another call. Hold on. Oh, it's one of my fans. It's one of you right in the chat. Hey, Ajo Gamer. Be a full-time streamer. Why didn't I think of that? What, that would solve all my problems. I'll just be on Twitch and like have subscribers and donations and stuff, and I can just do that for a living instead. Wow, that's good. Thank you. I am handsome and funny. Oh, I gotta go. My bits are leaving the cup. Oh man. You know, it's funny because this reminds me of the time that I was playing, I was in that Dead or Alive 4 tournament, and I picked Kasumi, and I beat up all my opponents, but she came out of the screen and beat them up in real life and knocked them out of the arena. I got a major ring out. It was great. Alright, hold on. Suicide Prinny's calling. How are you? Suicide Prinny. Oh, hey, how are you? Listen, what are you thinking? I'm thinking it would be a great idea if you streamed video games the rest of your life and didn't do any work. And also, if you want, I can buy you a side of ribs, a plate of ribs. Oh, a plate of ribs sounds great, and that's a good idea that you have for me. Where I live out my dreams of playing the newest video games and the hottest. You know, I just want to say one thing, like, you guys don't understand for something, okay? I buy the video games. So, like, this cup here, it wouldn't even buy me one video game. Okay? It wouldn't. If you put that cup there, and I went there and I said, I went up to GameStop. Hold on, let me just do this right. And I said, hey, I'll give you this for Breath of the Wild. You know what they'd say to me? Say, get the hell out of here. We'll take your cup, but you're not getting the video game. And I would say to them, that's just my lot in life. To give you all this wonderful content and just not be paid back in any way, and actually have to give this is such bullshit. Give my money to you to make money for me to pay off my 3 boats and my 10 pigs and my 4 properties with their 2 mortgages apiece. Ridiculous. Fucking stupid. Now, here's what I was thinking instead, okay? You all go to twitch.com/bits, okay? And you buy about, what's fair, 3,000, 4,000 bits, and you put them in this cup over here, okay? Then I could say, you know what? Why do you have pigs? Why don't you shut the fuck up is the better question. Then you could say, hey, I'm a real fan, okay? And I think you should be playing newer video games all the damn time. Okay? Pig Farm, try to keep up. 4,000 bits. Okay, stupid. I know you say you're a fan, Duel. It's not how duel is spelled, by the way. It's D-U-I-L. Alright, that means 2. The other spelling of duel, D-U-U-L, means like when 2 people fight. That happened back in the 19th century, and I learned about it when I was doing Let's Plays, but a duel is sort of a famous thing when 2 cowboys say that you've dishonored my wife, so they pull out swords and they sword fight, and that's how this all goes. No, $4,000, which buys you about 40,000 bits. That's how the conversion rate works here, okay? So, the thing that I want you to understand is that people who mock me are insanely jealous, okay? Will Kinney seems to be under the impression that I once got caught masturbating on that never happened, okay? I was adjusting something, okay, off camera on my groin, back and forth, starting a little slowly, getting a little faster, until I was thinking to myself, what's on my ceiling? Is that a spider? Let me watch it for a bit. And then realizing my webcam was on. There we go. Some of you are probably saying to me, well, why don't you just, like, you know, curate some of your content? I don't think you know how hard it is. Let me explain it again, okay? Here, pop quiz for you. Which of these is not a button on this controller? X or Z? Too late. It's not easy. I mean, look at the things you have to do to be a video gamer today. You need one of these called a controller. You ever hear of it? Only a fucking real gamer would. Here's some CDs, okay? Use this to record your video game music so you can play it in your car, which you should be leasing at least 3 of. Here's a microphone. It's called a Blue Yeti. I don't even use it. I just keep it with me as a reminder of simpler times, okay? Here's a badge to MagFest. I won all the tournaments when I went. These are things that you need if you want to make money playing video games. Is that something I should do? What do you think, chat? Let's see what you say. Yes, 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 yes. Well, okay. I mean, I wasn't going to do it. I was thinking of getting a job polishing the airplanes. That's what I think I want to do. But wait, what's that? I'm sorry. Hold on. I hear someone yelling in the distance. Play video games for money? For your life as a career? If you insist. Man. I gotta tell you guys, I'm nervous. You know, it's a gamble. I could either lose everything, go bankrupt, move back in with my parents, or win big. And wire transfer's telling me to win big. I guess I should risk everything and play video games. I don't know. Oh, man. You know, a lot of people ask me, like, what are you sniffling this whole time? I don't know if you know this, but, like, you get these sort of buildups of fluids just around your body. They're pretty great. Are you watching fucking ads and giving me bits or not? Look stupid. Go click on the thing in the corner and watch an ad and come back in 30 seconds. Now, let's talk about how Machinima and these partners work, okay? What they do is they make you a deal. You sign a contract with them that says, hey, you get to live a dream of video games instead of a job. A job yelling contact and spinning the propellers on the front of an airplane so it can take off and deliver babies to their parents. Because it's the 21st century and storks don't exist anymore. And we're gonna let you do that, okay? And then we're gonna take that dream away. And we're gonna crush it. Under a Nazi-booted jackheel. Ridiculous. I saw someone in chat posted a thing that Twitch won't let them watch any more ads. If that's the case, then what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to take out a second mortgage like I did multiple times so you can buy the bits manually and put them here in this cup. Man. R.I.P. Stork Market. You know, it's funny because I know a lot about storks. I'm an expert in that sort of thing, or I was. Before the Pope, the video game Pope, came over and said, I'm excommunicating you from Machinima. Now hit the bricks, Buster. Oh. And then I said, you know what? There's only one way out of this, and it's the one thing I know. Playing video games. Oh, okay, so let me tell you, wait, I forgot about this. I can't get a job because... you know that muscle, like, between your thigh and your scrotum? It, like, connects your inner leg to your taint? I was born without those. I sort of awkwardly shamble kind of like this. If my legs were like that, okay? That's how things go, all right? In my life. And because of that, I can't have that sweet airplane job, folks. They were going to make me the CEO, okay? I was climbing the corporate ladder slowly but fast, too, because they were like, you're just great. You're the greatest person I ever met in my life. DarkSide Beef, please, I want to be you. I want to be you so bad, okay? And I said, too fucking bad, Charlie. Charlie was my boss's name. And he thought I was the best. And I said, too bad, Buster. I hear the winds of change calling. And they say, I was born holding one of these. And I'll die holding one of these. So, my original plan, which was play video games, hit record, and then hit stop record about 8 hours later, and upload the footage, and have you download it, and edit it into sections that make me look good, but not bad. And then have that curated That might not happen anymore. Now, I need you to just give me the money directly. In this cup. This cup. Down here. Now, I think tonight, you've done an okay job filling it. But again, it could be bigger. And one more time, if it falls out of the cup or you knock others out, I lose money. So, I don't get it. I don't get it. Now, let me ask you this, and I'm going to start calling people out in chat. So, Pity Horribly On, did you go on Twitter and tell people to come in here and watch me? Huh? No? All right. Well, then I wouldn't call myself a fan or anything. Really, you fucking hate me. Okay? Cup is bugged. Twitch is bugged. Why don't you get a bigger cup? Why don't you get a bigger bit, stupid? Would it kill you to be grateful for once in your life, man? Well, as you know that, like, man is an acronym for man. Nice idea to stream for the rest of your life. I agree. Professor Ninja, I'm making my dead grandparents watch. Whatever. You know, I think you could be doing more, okay? I don't really understand what it is that I have to do here that you stupid, ingrateful idiots, like, won't help me, alright? Did you get enough bits tonight to sate your WWE Superstar Edition? Let me tell you about wrestling, okay? The reason I like wrestling is because I used to wrestle, and I was the #1 champion in the world at wrestling, okay? That's what happened, and my friend Davey Machine Gun and I were the best tag team in the world, alright? Then Davey Machine Gun went to do videos on his own, and he's dead to me. And he's dead to all of you. Do you understand me? If I ever see the name Davey Machine Gun in here again... Wow. Got a little dark there. Alright, well, you know, guys, I mean... I feel like I've said this as succinctly as humanly possible, but I guess maybe I know for some of my slower fans who only give me like $100 a month, I'll say it again and ratchet it down for you, okay? Machinima basically said that they are folding as a business, and any other YouTubers that say they're partnered with Machinima are lying, and anyone who says, oh, well, Machinima's still around and paying people are also lying to make me look bad, okay? What happened was basically beyond their control and also didn't really happen, and anything that makes me look bad is just untrue, false, okay? Here's my plan. I'm planning on an investment portfolio, okay? So I'm going to take these bits, and I'm going to wisely invest them back into my business into 3 major sections of my portfolio. Pick 3, pick 4, and pick 6, okay? And what I'm thinking is, if I buy enough tickets, I'll cover the whole lottery section, and then I'll win. I'll win video games forever. Fucking idiots. I mean, you're just wasting your money. It's all spilling out on the side. So I don't even know why the fuck you're bothering. And it's all these like useless white and silver bits. I'm not gonna be streaming for you all unless you get like the blue ones or the purple ones or the red ones, okay? I don't understand it. Like, why the fuck don't you work harder? Why don't you get a second job? If you got a second job, you could use the salary from that job and then, like, make even more money, and then I could have more bits, okay? Guys, mortgage number 5 is on the horizon. I'm buying another house in 2018. Do you understand that? Another house. It's gonna need a car. You can't have a fucking garage without a car in it, so that's another lease. What do you think? You're gonna have a house without pigs? There's 4 more pigs going in there. What do you think? You think a cup that empty over there is gonna pay for all that? No, that's you. That's you. Okay? And I want to thank Full Hazard for trying to keep the purple gem from knocking the white ones out. You know, it's good. Be better. You enjoy that rain's vindictive. I guess. I mean, you got a little green pentagon next to you, so I guess that means you're like 1/4 of the way there for being a good friend. Instead of a piece of shit straggler who could be doing this stuff. You guys use deodorant? I think it's kind of a waste. I find if you rub baking soda on your armpits and, like, again, the area between your taint and thigh that I don't have a tendon for. I was born without them. They, like, kind of my legs just sort of lock around my scrotum in an interesting way. But that's neither here nor there. That has nothing to do with machinima, aka Satan. Okay, Residual Deviance has kind of the right idea, but again, like an idiot, knocked out some of the purple ones. So fucking stupid. I can't believe how fucking... This is just like the executives who said to me that I can't play video games for nothing. It's ridiculous. It's really fucking ridiculous. I mean, look. Thank you very much, I guess, for that little light blue gem over there. But you know what? That's only $10. Okay? That's not buying my Saab. The Saab I want. So let's friggin' hurry up. There's Brainbuster that says, please keep streaming. Start streaming video games right now. What are you waiting for? Stop talking to me. And then Professor Ninj said, this is the money for my kidney? You have 2 kidneys. I only see 1 kidney giving me money. It's not the right kidney. You need my opinion on politics. Thank you for asking me about that. Okay, here's how Trump got elected, okay? Because this is very pertinent to video games. All right, you have this thing called the Electoral College, right? And what happens is people vote, and let's say every 10th vote is an electoral vote, okay? And the way it works is they take every 10th vote, and that's the one that counts, okay? It's called a random sampling, and that's why you get electored, all right? The Electoral College works that way. And that's how President Trump won, because every 10th person voted for him, while every 9th person voted for Bernie Sanders, who was his opponent. Okay, that's how it works. All right. You can see this on my channel, Dirty Boy Talks Politics, because DarkSide Beef King of Politics was taken.com. I mean, it's ridiculous, but I'll do it. I'll talk about these things, and I'll talk about anime and why people want to see me dead. You know? They do. I don't understand why. You know? It's not little jokes. People think these things are jokes, but the fact of the matter is, when you make fun of me, it means you're obsessed and stupid. Like Machinima. All of them. You know what, guys? I tried to apply to full screen, and you know what happened? The link didn't work. I got a 404, and that says to me that you just can't join a company. If their website's broken, just give up. There's no one you can email, no one you can get in contact with, nothing. Websites are the final destination for all of that. It just can't happen. Okay? I'm trying to make a fucking point here, and you keep dropping these stupid bits outside of my cup. If you're gonna help me, at least keep them in the goddamn cup, stupids. Ridiculous. How long am I gonna do this? Play video games? I mean, I'd like forever. I mean, that's what everyone in chat just keeps telling me to do. You know? And then another place I went to, they said there's 1,000 streamers in line before me. A company whose sole mission is to get percentages of revenue. Thanks, Stacker Kite. Thanks for waiting this long to sub. Said that they couldn't get back to me until 1,000 other people were signed on first. That happened. Ridiculous. Chief Justice Crate is right. You have to stop speaking to me. You have to stop donating so that I can speak, so that you can donate to give me more money, okay? Suicide Prinny tried for a cute little head instead of a triangle, and guess what happened? Missed the cup. Huh. Fucking stupid. Hitbox. Okay, so here's the difference between Twitch and Hitbox, okay? So, Twitch lets you have over 300 viewers at a time, okay? Whereas Hitbox will cap you out at 299. It's kind of like, so the way computers work, okay, is if you have like a 32-bit architecture, you can't do numbers above 300. So that's why YouTube used to cap views at 300, because the computers couldn't hold that, and they had to move your video when it got popular from the 32-bit computer to the 128-bit computer so it could hold numbers higher than 300 for the views. Hitbox, unfortunately, because they're fucking idiots, put everything on a 32-bit computer so you can only have 300 viewers at a time, okay? Twitch, on the other hand, has the 128-bit computers that can hold any number of viewers that you stream to at any moment, okay? That's how this works. You should try unsigned videos. Fucking trolls in my... I don't understand what my fucking moderators are doing here, okay? This is ridiculous. Computers don't like big numbers. Apparently you guys don't like big numbers either, because I see like 3 bits just entered the glass then, okay? Guys, I mean, I don't know what to tell you, but a 6-foot plush Garfield isn't buying itself. And I need that to sleep with. The nightmares are scary. Let me just itch everything here. Hold on. I have this weird green stuff that comes out of my eyes every 90 minutes. It's weird. All the fluids and crusts that I produce on a general basis. So... tomorrow, I have a fabulous dinner with the CEO of Twitch, okay? We're gonna eat oysters together. And I'm gonna say to him, I don't want to come to your website, but America demanded it. They joined hands, and they sung. And they said, God bless you. God bless you, DarkSide Beef. And I said, you know, okay, if that'll heal our divided country, wow, I'll do it. If that's what it takes, then let's get on that horse. Let's play video games for America. Am I still banned from Evo? No. Evo's banned from me. This is what happened, okay? I went to Evo, and I was winning so consistently, and they said, DarkSide Beef, not only are you beating us all so well, but Justin Wong died. Okay? He just died from how good you are. And every woman in here is pregnant. And the men, too. You're too good. get the hell out of here now. And I said, okay, I'll go. But my message that I'm the best at video games, YouTube will know it, okay? And they won't forget unless I get fired by Machinima. So that's why I can't go back to Evo. But who wants to go? Without me, there's no point in going, okay? The friggin' guys at AGDQ were like, well, why don't you come and just speedrun all the games? And I'm like, it'd go too fast. I beat all the games in like 20 minutes, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 1 minute, a second, 3 nanoseconds. I would beat all the games ever made in 3 nanoseconds if you let me in SGDQ/AGDQ. And they said, you're right, you can't come. Also, you're fired from Machinima. Also, please be a Twitch streamer. Also, holy shit, will you can't fill the cup past here? Look at that. Like, it's like you don't even want me to play video games for you. It's like you don't even want to edit my videos. It's like you don't even want to wash my car. It's like you don't even want to rub my feet with oils. It's like you don't even want to spray perfume on my balls. Stupid and lazy. I didn't want to say it, but you know, it's here. Instead of, you're all, I know you're lazy. I know you're full of sloth, fans. But this is your time. You can shine. You can actually, do something useful with your lives. That was a quiet burp. That's how distraught I am. Huh. That's how distraught I am. I can't even belch. I can't even do it. And like, fucking, you missed in that cup, so I don't even know why you're trying Digital Basic 13. Fucking stupid. Named himself after TurboGrafx 16. Missed it by 3 and 2 other words. Stupid. No, don't knock it there. Okay. Well, the purple belt missed it. Now, Davey Machine Gun's here, and he's saying that, I want to stream with you. Okay, he's asleep again. That's good. That's really good. I just, I'm so distraught with this whole thing. Like, how am I gonna just like do more disgusting things for you? Yeah, going over 2, 'cause stupid. Yeah, thanks for nothing, Professor Ninja. Ah, I lost. Wow, a bunch of stupid idiots you are. I lost 3 purple bits on that. Okay? Ban Davey Machine Gun. By that, I think you mean stream forever and make money off that. Well, okay. Alright. I'm gonna take some more advice here, guys. Okay? I need you to tell me what to do. Alright? What's happening over here? Look at the... Well, that's the thing. My game's off because... because the Carnifax and Psychopomps of Machinima decreed that only losers can be sponsored by them now. So, I guess I'm fucking done here, huh? I guess I don't know what to do. What do you think I should do here? Make a straw poll. Okay, let's make another straw poll, okay? Alright, so let's go to strawpoll.me, my favorite website. Okay, and what are we going to do here? We're going to say... Okay, hold on. That's my internal monologue, okay? Here. Now, I hope none of you jokesters screw with this some more. Okay, there. Now, please use the poll and don't mess with me. If you don't think I should be a streamer, pick the option that's not yes, okay? But I have the feeling I know what's gonna happen. All right, okay. Just time out for a minute here. I think that you're. Well, I don't even have to look at the straw poll. I think I know what you're gonna say, and that's DarkSide beef. You should follow your dreams. Hold on to them, little man. Don't let the MCN win. Don't let Red Cypre win. Play games live. Okay, but that's I mean, okay, but let's be fair and let's look at them. Okay, let's look at the poll results here. I'll just I hope you guys don't mind. I'm just gonna vote myself here. Oh, I guess, all right. I guess I have a couple jokesters here. I guess, you know, people who just aren't mature enough to take a poll. What happened to all my bits? I looked away at this poll and all my glass bits are gone. Wow. That's ridiculous. So Twitch gives you a cup that says, hey, all your money can go in here, like in a slot machine in Vegas, but maybe that money falls out and it goes to us, to Twitch. Wow, geniuses. All of you. The stupidest fucking people I've ever seen in my goddamn life. Ridiculous. Twitch is stealing them. Yeah, serious thing. He's like, oh, I subbed for a year. I'm a real fan. I'm a really good guy. Yeah, well, if you were a real fan, why didn't you sub for 2 years? You know, like, I've been around doing this since the 14th century, okay? You had about 700 years that you could be giving me money, okay? So I could pay off that island I leased in the Pacific. Gotta lease a fucking island, guys. I can't do this without you. Fucking stupid. What is this? I'm getting like little fish people? Is that money? I don't know if that's money, but if it's money, I could use more of it. Okay, I'm gonna ask you not to use the purple Ridley icon, especially with the bits, because it makes me think it's a purple bit, and I get a little excited because then I think I'm 1/50,000th on my way to being 1/3 done with one of my mortgage payments. I asked you not to do that. Don't use the purple Ridley icon with the bits, okay? I just get a little bit erect. Wow. I keep telling you not to fill it. I want you to fill it up to here, and then you knock it out down to here, and it's like I have to start over again. I mean, do you want me polishing fuselages of airplanes? Do you want me to go back to that? If that's what you want me to do, that's fine, but we saw that poll, and you wanted V. Whoa. That's what I'm talking about, guys. That's like some fucking idiot or something is just like, yeah, here's a bunch of purple, just kidding. It's not fair. You know, I don't think you know how capitalism works, okay? The way it works is this. You make an investment in me, all right? And you say, it's like you don't even want me to concentrate. It's like you don't even know. is polishing the fuselage a euphemism? You guys got a lot of growing up to do, okay? You're here to watch art, okay, of a guy playing video games for fucking money, all right? Seriously. Back when Davey Machine Gun and I were friends and made videos together, he knew better. I know better this time. I knew those weren't the purple bits, so your own little joke backfired on you. You know that? You said chief, but I know that that's really an acronym for come, help in every fiefdom that you should play video games. Okay, well, but I don't know how to do that, guys. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to play video games. You gotta tell me. What's the answer? Whoa, those fucking... What's the answer, guys? What do I do? Why not try streaming? That sounds great. Thank you. Yeah. Whew. In the darkest hour, you know, hope springs eternal. That's what video games tell me. Hold on. Hello? Mr. President? America? Everyone's taxes will go up by 500% unless I play video games to help the economy? It's my duty to stream Twitch? Wow. Well, I mean, I can't believe this is really happening, but you got it. Okay. Thanks. You know, guy, you heard him. I mean, that's the president of the United States, and you're not allowed to say no to the president. So there was a law. The reason for that is there was a law in 1936. It was called the Hawaiian Presidential Denial Act that was done because a guy on the island of Kauai wanted to raise beef cows, but the president said we need more milk in Hawaii, so these need to be dairy cows, not beef cows. But the guy defied the president, and 1,000 people died from having too much beef and not enough milk. So President Roosevelt, who was the president at the time, decreed, hey, you got to do what I say when I call, all right? Especially if it's in regards to video games. That's a law now. The Hawaiian Presidential Defiance Act. Look at the fuck up. Bunch of ingrates. I'm going to make some more calls here. Susan. Susan? Hi, it's DarkSide Beef. Listen, I was wondering on the whole, I can't work for you anymore. Can I work for you more? Like, could we just maybe roll back on that? Take a mulligan? Hit Control Z? Hello? What do you mean this is a controller? Hello? We don't say his name around here. Don't say his fucking name. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I really think you should read your fucking Bible. That's what I think. You know, because there's two kinds of people in this world, okay? People who say, I want to see more great content from you, and I'm willing to sacrifice to give that to you, and people who are going to burn in hell. Okay? Like the pigs that they are. Wow. It's just... It's amazing because when... I used to have this job where I put the flaps on the planes. I used to oil up their hinges. And they used to say to me, like, wait, what are you doing here? And I'm like, I'm making these boxes fly. These metal boxes. And they said, wait, this job was just supposed to be to, like, work on, like, big metal things that we don't know what they do. And I'm the one who said, what if they have lift and you put people in them and they can go through the air fast? and it could like revolutionize travel. And they said, you know what? Wow, you have just saved our industry. We were making weird metal tubes with like wings on them for no reason. We had no practical purpose. And DarkSide Beef, you're the person who thought, we'll put an engine on them or some like spinny whirly things, and they'll fly and they'll land and people will go there and buy tickets. You just saved and created in the airline industry. Now get the fuck out of my office. You're fired. And I'm the one who was confident enough to look at that and say, not today, Buster Brown. Today I'm going to play video games. And I'm going to save the goddamn world. Thanks for nothing, Freighter 5. And then Machinima, they said, wait a minute. Hold on a minute. People want to watch other people play video games? Phil! Here are the keys to Machinima City. You're the goddamn mayor now. What do I get for lowering everyone's taxes and turning the job market around and getting crime off Machinima City streets? Nothing. You ungrateful assholes. Kick me out to the curb. Just like Airlines Incorporated. Now, I'm homeless. And I'm the mayor of nothing. And you know what happened? That Red Supre guy's laughing at me. Laughing and lying and laughing. What a piece of shit world. Well, goddamn it, I'm gonna fight back. And thanks to the suggestions from you in chat, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna play video games. For the internet. For America. And I'm also gonna vlog. And call myself thekingofevil.com. And you know what we're gonna talk about on thekingofevil.com? How good I am, okay? We're gonna have a bunch of sections. One of them's gonna be, talk about how good I am. And one of them's gonna be, criticize me, but you better be fucking nice about it. I've been through a lot today. Basically, I didn't want to bring this up, but one time, well, I was born with 14 testicles. Under my penis, it looks like a bag of quarters. And you know, one day, I tripped and I lost 9 of them. Worst day of my life. That's what it feels like to lose a Machinima contract. It's like losing 9 of your 14 testicles. Tripping on the sidewalk. I'd like to see any of you do that. You can't, can you? Bunch of fucking ingrates. You know, like an hour ago, this cup was full of love. And then, like, big jokesters, you put little, like, white silver bits in there. It's 1 penny each. You know, that's how this works, okay? You put a penny in, and then Twitch takes 30% of it, okay? Thank you, DP Static. I will keep streaming and dreaming. That's my new hashtag, streaming and dreaming. Keep streaming, keep dreaming. Wow, I'm really happy I came up with that. I will. I'll keep streaming, and I'll keep dreaming. Dig in my armpit here. It's weird, because, I don't know, do you ever, like, talk for, like, an hour and 50 minutes, and then you get this, like, grease in your armpit, and it's not really sweat. It's just, like, I don't know. It smells bad, though. I was thinking of making a new type of video called DSB Smells It, okay? And what happens is I just look at things that are generated from my own body and I smell them. Let's take a look at what's happening on youtube.com/user/slowbeef. I made a video about my situation, right? called DSB Fired from Machinima. It's got 1,000 views on it and only 139 likes and 2 dislikes from stupid idiots. I need you all to go to that video on my website, youtube.com/user.slowbeef, and hit the like button right now because, oh my god, I have it. Hit like on this video and I can get my job back with Machinima and undo this terrible day and maybe afford surgery to get back those 9 testicles that I lost. I need you to do this for me. Were all those hours of Dark Souls worth nothing? Or Demon Souls? Or Dark Souls 2? Or Bloodborne? Or Neo? Or whatever the new game was? Wow, I was hit with this weird thing where I was like sort of thinking like, wow, maybe there is another way that I could make money after losing this job and not worry about it. What is that way? Oh, streaming. Yeah, okay. Streaming, and we'll stream, and what we'll do is we'll kick off our stream and we'll talk on the couch about things that are important to you and me, okay? Okay, I got a fucking idiot who says I don't see the video, okay? Here, youtube.com/user/slowbeef. There's the URL for you. Just click there and click like on everything, okay? And if it asks you to install Adobe Flash Player, just do it. I do that all the time. So what happens is people run dislike bits, they're called, right? And it's these losers who have nothing better to do with their life, and they go, oh, I don't like DarkSide beef. I think he's a fake gamer. I'm the true gamer. I'm the one who sits there and friggin' takes Daigo's face and flushes it in the toilet, and then I parry things like 27 or 30 times, okay? And, when people come in and they say, like, well, who's the best Street Fighter? It's me. I'm the best Street Fighter. I'm Champagne. And you're shit. Patreon.com/slowbeef.